Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shruti Suresh, and today I'm really excited to share with you a project that we've been working on for quite a while at the lab of Dr. Dorstock, who's sitting right there at the back. So this is the Multifunctional Wrist Orthotic, which we designed to assist people with mobility impairments. So what is a multifunctional wrist orthotic? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a wearable wrist brace, or an orthotic, which basically allows support of a limb that might be paralyzed or weakened. It's 3D printed to allow for rapid prototyping and customization, so we can provide it to users of any shape and size. It's controlled by personalized gestures, which are user-defined, which can control various mechatronic tools that are attached to the device itself. So, currently, people with mobility impairments have issues performing activities of daily life that you and I might take for granted. It's like swiping a credit card, opening a door with a key, or maybe even using a laser pointer, right? So, this is because of paralysis in muscles that they have in their forearms, and currently, wrist orthotics are used to stabilize and maintain the normal position of the wrist. But they're limited because they only provide support without too much additional functionality. So, what's a possible solution? Maybe something that Iron Man or Spider-Man used to save the day? Well, not quite, but close enough. Instead of making our users superheroes, we make them perform task-specific activities. So we have a presentation wrist orthotic, which basically allows them to give presentations like this, and maybe even use a laser pointer. Or we have a physiological monitoring one, which allows them to monitor their health by looking at their heart rate and their skin temperature, and basically alert them to any medical distress. There is also the ADL one, which is basically use of maybe different activities of daily life. So in this case, you have a little, what's this? Okay, you have a little key that comes out of it. So how is this controlled? Users can activate the system using very specialized gestures or maybe patterns in their, using a push button or maybe even an EMG-based control. EMG is musculoskeletal sort of controls. And then they can perform particular gestures that they find intuitive to train a machine learning algorithm. And then once the machine learning algorithm is trained, they can basically perform the gestures that they want, and it will identify the gesture and then control mechatronic tools that are attached to the system. So in this video, we actually have a user performing an activation, in this particular case a double wrist twist, which he preferred, and then performing a gesture which then activates a laser pointer. So he then uses it to give a presentation. So this is the presentation one that I talked about earlier. So how do we believe it would help? We think that it would make the lives of people with mobility impairments a lot easier because it would allow them to perform activities of daily life with relative ease. Moreover, it will increase their independence and productivity, and this in turn will maybe increase their employability. It will reduce their reliance on caregiver services and other social services, and possibly promote societal reintegration so that they will no longer feel stigmatized when they go back into society. Thank you so much, and if you have questions, we'll be there next door for a while. Thank you so much.